So Fortnite really loves to tease us, especially as we get closer and closer to Season 4. They keep releasing these images that showcase a brand new superhero, and right now we have two confirmed superheroes, which is pretty easy to tell where the inspiration comes from. So today we're going to be talking about these two mysterious superheroes, which will be playable characters in Season 4. I'm really hyped for this, guys. If you're just really excited and hyped for Season 4, go ahead and ninja punch the like button. Don't forget to hashtag Stealth Army as well, because I will be replying to every single subscriber in today's video. It's about to be lit, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at these brand new heroes for Season 4. So Fortnite has been tweeting out these little teasers for Season 4, and the first one is this: Battle, Adapt, Win. And the main word we're going to pay close attention to here is adapt. So when I think of the word adapt, a couple superheroes in particular come to mind, but let's actually take a closer look at the image right here that they also tweeted alongside that. And unfortunately, you have this orange filter that is like over the character, the superhero. Clearly this is like a superhero, or it could be a super villain. Unfortunately, we don't have the colors, which colors are a huge part of a costume. Like a superhero, they think a lot about their costume, and the colors, it is very symbolic. You know, the qualities, the things that make them who they are, their background. So it really sucks that we don't get to see the colors, and they could, like I said, end up being a villain. We just don't know from the orange filter, but we can take away a couple of key points, a couple of key features here. And the main thing is the mask. The mask actually reminds me of three superheroes. Well, one of them, you can argue if he's a superhero or not, but three people in particular. The first one, of course, the more obvious one would have to be Captain America, just because of the location of the opening of the mask. Definitely reminds me of Captain America. We don't get to see like the wings on the side of his mask, but you can still get a pretty decent idea of what type of superhero this is, or the inspiration that they got this from is probably similar to like a Captain America type of superhero, just based on the mask and the style of the mask, the little metal accent on the side, and even just if you want to get even more thorough and more into detail, just his cheek structure, his bone structure, the chin, it feels very heroic, and it feels a lot more like a Captain America type of superhero. Or you could argue that this does look similar to Flash, and this is where you're going to have to get really specific with the type of words that they use, like adapt, because clearly the Flash can adapt to every type of situation. He's extremely fast, and then you look at the mask as well, and you see how his eyes sort of glow and are widened out. It definitely reminds me of the old school Flash that I grew up with in the cartoons, the animated series, where his eyes were widened out all the time, or in other versions when he was running really quick, his eyes would begin to glow. But you could flip a coin there, because there's a lot of superheroes with eyes that are widened out because it just looks cool and mysterious. So that's sort of a coin toss there. And then the last superhero or person with superpowers I would like to refer to for the inspiration of this superhero would have to be Dr. Manhattan from this really low-key but amazing movie, also like a comic book as well, called Watchmen. And I know some of you probably know this movie or the comics. It's not necessarily as popular, but Dr. Manhattan is essentially like Superman. He is probably, you know, pretty equal in terms of power, but, you know, his eyes glow. They're really like a huge light glow similar to this, and he's blue. And just a similar facial structure, and I'm not even trying to get into that. He doesn't necessarily wear like a mask, but I could see how they would probably take some inspiration from Dr. Manhattan just because of his eyes, the way they glow, and of course, you know, the cheek and the chin. I guess most superheroes that are men have that like really boxed and square chin and facial structure. But like I said, I think these are the three superheroes that they took a lot of inspiration from. But let's actually move on to the next tweet by Fortnite Game, and I will have their Twitter in the description. And this is a more obvious one than the previous superhero, so I really only have one guess for inspiration for this superhero, but let's read the tweet. and this actually gives a huge hint as well into the inspiration. Fight with honor. Bam, that's a big word right there. Honor is a huge word for a superhero such as Wonder Woman, right? Wonder Woman is all about honor, being brave, doing the right thing, and just look at this image right here. You can clearly tell that this is probably Diana. Like, she is without a doubt, like, inspired by Wonder Woman. Like, I really don't see any other argument or any other character that would make me believe otherwise, that this isn't inspired by Wonder Woman. And I'm honestly just really excited about this skin in particular because Wonder Woman is the best female superhero out there, easily, without like a doubt. Like, you can tell this is her, or at least inspired by Wonder Woman, based off of her, like the fierceness in her eyes and basically how she's ready to fight right there. You can tell by like the beauty mark below her left eye as well that this is sort of a person that's beautiful but also just extremely powerful, and sort of the medallion on her head is definitely reminiscent of like Greek or Roman mythology and very classical. So I honestly don't think this could be anybody else besides like a Wonder Woman inspiration character right here. This is really cool. Well done, and I'm sort of glad they teased it this way. I wish they wouldn't have used the orange filter, but let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. What other heroes would you guys like to see? Would you like to see maybe like a Black Panther inspired superhero? Now, just keep in mind, they can't like add Black Panther in the game unless they were to go through Disney Studios or Marvel Studios. They'd probably have to go through everybody to get the rights and just be able to add Marvel characters that we love, like Iron Man and Black Panther and Spider-Man and, you know, everybody else that we would love to see. But let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Take care. Peace.
Super Smash!